Hey, we're Paramore.
And you're watching MSN Exclusives.
Have you in Canada?
Yeah.
A giant world tour that literally is an actual world tour. You kind of already done that side of the. I'm looking at a map. You know how the maps are like Australia's on this side over, so I'm coming this way. No one's gonna know what I'm talking about.
We're just making our way across a flat map.
Yeah, we started off over there.
Yeah,
we're going over here.
Yeah. And everyone's under the weather. You got foot issues. You had to cancel a show last week because of your voice. How's everyone doing today?
We're getting there. We're getting better. It's just, you know what I think it is? We didn't tour for 3 years, and now here we are, and we're just, like, we just threw ourselves into it, and we're older. We're old now.
What are you, like 26? How old are you?
I'm 24.
Oh,
but you know, like,
I feel old now.
It's funny how when we were like 17, 18, you could just go like 12 shows in a row. We would do like now it's like 2 shows in a row, and your neck's still hurting like 5 days later. You know.
What interests me there is the 3 years off. Did you do one-offs, or is this like the first shows in 3 years? You must have done a few here and there.
Yeah, we did some festivals and some international things here and there, but spent a lot of time making our new record, and this is our first time touring back in the States and being able to come back in Canada for 3 years almost.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Other than the Warped Tour we did here.
Yeah, we did a couple spots on the Warped Tour, but that's just because we can't stay off the Warped Tour. We love it.
Yeah, you probably have friends in every band, and it's got to be just like a party, non-stop party all summer long. Talking about this tour, though, adding these new songs to the set list, it would be nice to add some new material in, change things up a little bit. So what are the set lists like? Like, what songs had to go? Like, what babies have left for this tour?
Now we're at the point where we do have so many songs that I forget we have a lot of songs. I think once we make the set list, I'm like so one-track minded of like, this is us right now. I didn't even know what we had to forego.
We basically, what we did for this tour was we looked at older sets, and we were like, how do we want to change this, like what we've been doing up? And then we were like, are there any songs that we haven't played in a really long time that we want to add back? And we did that. Because there were some songs we hadn't played in years and years. Aside from the fact that we took some time off. Like, we hadn't played them. So we thought this would be a good tour to do it. We're sort of introducing people to the new album, playing a few songs off of that, and then pulling out some really old ones as well.
Part 2, I'm just going to name a tune off the new record, because I found some interesting stuff about it. So it's part 2 to a song from like 5 years back.
Yeah, from Riot.
When you write a tune that is a sequel to a song, are you going through the original song and thinking like, oh, I miss talking about that feeling, I miss this lyric, I miss this lick?
Well, it kind of surprised us, honestly. Like when the music was written, I think it reminded us of the first version of that song, Let the Flames Begin, and it had like a very similar vibe, and you know, it kind of had a dark, eerie, like groovy theme, you know, to it. And I think we like this band called Me Without You a lot, you know, and they've always done like part 2s, and there's other bands that we've always thought that was cool. We've always wanted to do it, and then it just seemed like an opportunity to kind of update that. And live, you know, for Let the Flames Begin, we kind of developed this whole outro that we do, and it's just like really like passionate and kind of comes off its hinges. And I think we've always wanted to try to do that on a recording. We didn't ever have a chance, so I think this was a chance to get to show that, you know, to try to recreate that in a new way, you know, on the record. So
the music was written first, and the lyrics you decided, it kind of fits with the theme. Let's just go with it and see what happens.
I borrowed some lyrics from the first version, from Let the Flames Begin, and I don't know, I thought it felt, it's like Taylor said, it kind of, the opportunity presented itself, and we wanted to take advantage of it.
I like the line, I question every human being that won't look in my eyes. Do you stare at people as you're walking down the street, being like, that guy's weird? No, I don't like that. You're just staring at people nonstop?
Yeah.
I like that.
I wear a trench coat most days, and I just
give people the stink eye.
Yeah.
That's great. I got to let you guys go. So
wow.
I know, super
that was
quick.
So fast.
Well, it took a while.
Man.
We do something called 5 quick questions, 1 word answers.
Okay.
Road or studio?
Studio for me.
Oh, it's so hard.
I say road.
Yeah, road.
Lennon or McCartney?
McCartney.
I'll go Lennon.
Seriously?
I'm going to go against the grain.
Yeah, I like
Wow.
When you hear a song, what usually hits you first? Lyrics, melody, or rhythm?
Rhythm.
Rhythm.
Oh, rhythm. Wow,
No, it's like rhythm and melody.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
I'll
a
go
combo.
with rhythm.
I'll go
Makes
with
me move.
lyrics, fine.
The song you've written you're most proud of?
What are
What?
we the most proud? Which song are we most proud of?
Well, everyone might have a
Last
different
Hope.
opinion. Last Hope.
Last Hope.
I wrote something about
That's
Last
2
Hope.
words.
I like the arpeggio guitar in that one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Do what I can.
Thanks, Doc.
Man, that's kind of like picking a favorite, you know, and I'm terrible at that. I guess right now I'll go with Still Into You because I kind of can't believe that we wrote that's one of my favorite styles.
Perfect pop song.
I love that song. Thank you. That means a lot. So I'm proud that it's our song, you know.
Cool. One of those ones that just came and you're like, wow, this is me.
Yeah, I love it.
Why am I looking? I know what the question is. In 1 word, Paramore.
Paramore.
Paramore?
Paramore.
That's really hard to do.
No, I'm sticking with Paramore.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Confident.
Yeah. It's our record.
Yeah,
Yes, it's your record, too.
it is.
We
It's
don't know if you
everything.
mean the record of the band.
Exactly.
That's
We
the
don't
point.
want you to know.
I like it. You guys got to go. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
That was fun.